Hope. We all want hope. Hope can help us keep going. Hope when we're on a lonely path. Hope on a lonely road in life. Yeah, I remember one time many years ago when I was driving from Minneapolis back to my home city, Lincoln, in the rain, a roll of quarters. So I had on me, full tank of gas, my little Chevette, wondering, am I going to make it? And I just kept praying the whole way, and I made it. I made it through the rain. Um, I was coming back here to my home city. I thought to die, which I didn't do because I'm making this video. So obviously I didn't. Um, and the amazing thing was that when I went to see if I needed to put gas in, when I got back to Lincoln, it was still full. God did a wonderful work for me in that my car made it without using any gas. Which to this day still amazes me. Um, that was a physical thing that happened, a miracle by God. When I was on a road on the interstate, when it seemed like there's no hope, but I had my eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith. And that is what gives us hope, is that we serve Jesus who defeated death, was raised from the dead, and who has all power. I think about a time when, after the death and resurrection, before the disciples saw Jesus, they felt like all hope was gone. And there was two of them, one of which was Cleopas, and they're walking down the Emmaus Road. So they're walking down, and then this stranger comes up and starts talking with them. And they're like, he's like, "Why are you so sad? Why are you so down?" And they're like, "Haven't you heard what happened?" "No, tell me." And they went on to say all the things that happened about, Jesus being arrested and crucified and like died. And then they said, Come with us. It's nighttime. Come with us." And so he went and to have a meal with them. It was Jesus. He had hid himself from them. And then when he broke the bread, their eyes were opened, and it was Jesus. So while they're walking down that path at the Emmaus Road, feeling like there's no hope, the eternal hope appeared to them, which is Jesus. We can face times in our life where we feel there isn't hope. But if we remember that Jesus is the risen Savior, that Jesus defeated death, that Jesus is Lord of Lords, He has the name above all names, and that He loves us, that will restore our hope. Our hope is in Jesus, not in ourselves, not in our current circumstances, not looking to the government or whatever. Our hope is in Jesus, who defeated death. Now, since Jesus defeated death, he can certainly help us with anything else. And that is a solid eternal hope for us. I think about many times in my life when it seemed like all hope was gone, there's no hope, but then Jesus went to work. And it may not come the way that we were thinking, it may not come, in the way that we were expecting, but Jesus goes to work. Um, there have been so many times in my life that God has shown up, Jesus has shown up and taken care of a problem for me, helped me through a situation that I saw no way that there'd be help. So Jesus can give us that solid eternal hope because he defeated death and he is risen. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow, as that old song lyric goes. And I love Nicole C. Mullen's song where she sings, "I know my Redeemer lives. He lives. Jesus is alive. He's not a dead idol. He's not a dead statue, a piece of wood, a piece of gold, whatever. Jesus is the living Savior who defeated death for us. And that is what gives me hope, eternal hope. And that's the hope that I wish for you to have, that I want you to have, is that to remember today, Jesus is alive. Jesus defeated death, and he can give you that hope in any circumstance. There is hope because of Jesus. I want to thank my new subscribers, and I'd also like to, ask if you could click like, and if you're not a subscriber, to subscribe. That'll help my channel to grow so I can reach more people. But most of all, I want to say I hope you have, and I mean this with the solid hope, a blessed day, a blessed week, that you experience the presence of Jesus with you as you go through your day and through your week. God bless, and thank you for watching.